Welcome back to Justin Bieber, Understanding Justin Bieber Part 4. So we're gonna do when you watch a video, right, and it's black and white, we call this the evolution of film. We call it evolution of photography. And then when it's colored, we just call it videography. So what is Justin Bieber doing with this Colin Tilley thing? They're going after the novel, right? Like the Mockingbird novel, or just like how the starting screen of a novel. So Justin Bieber is working on the evolution of film. Justin Bieber is like transcending the descending film. What does this remind us of? It reminds us of Buckingham Palace, where those guards that are keeping Queen Elizabeth's blood pressure under control, one day they'll go mobile. So these Buckingham soldiers, Birmingham soldiers, they're just standing there. Over time, when there's viral clips of people yelling at them, over time, that is when they keep track of the descendants of those people. That's the only time we use the word descendant, is when you are bringing up the conflict of someone who committed a crime. The race of this criminal, this is the descendant of this criminal. And then this also reminds us of the naked person that fell from the balcony of the Birmingham Palace. So there's a viral YouTube video. A guy is doing a news report. He says, right behind me, you see a naked man outside the Birmingham Palace. And then he strips his clothes. His pants falls off, his shirt falls off. And he's like, oh, and then they hide the camera and they start recording the bushes. And then that person darts. You can hear the person landing in grass, and that person runs away. Because you can't record a naked person without their consent. So that is how that person escaped from Birmingham Palace. It's because that person then stripped themselves naked. This is called celebrity status. So Justin Bieber is showing how his life has changed. He's being chased by paparazzi.
I would love if you could meet me here around 9.
He's a heartthrob. He has a lot of fans. He's traveling the world. This is when Justin Bieber was viral. You want to say that? There's a point where you go viral, and then if you can capitalize on the virality, then you become a celebrity. If you are known for your sex appeal, then you can be a sex symbol. You can't be a sex symbol because you said so. The only time people use the word sex symbol is in the PA system in insane asylums, where people are going through psychiatric care, and it's like, good morning, everybody. If you can report to the cafeteria, please. And just a quick reminder, you are not a sex symbol. I repeat, you are not a sex symbol. That is the only time people use.
biggest weakness. Shouldn't have let you know. I'm always gonna do what they say. If you need me, I come running from 1,000 miles away. When you smile, I smile. Oh, 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 oh. You smile, I smile. Hey, baby, take my open heart and all it offers, 'cause it says it's unconditional as it'll ever get. You ain't seen nothing yet. I won't ever hesitate to give you more. 'Cause babe, you smile, I smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You smile, I smile. Hey, hey, hey. You smile, I smile. I smile, I smile, I smile. You smile, I smile. Make me smile, baby. You won't ever want for nothing. You are my ends and my means now. With you, there's no in between. I'm all in, 'cause my cards are on the table. And I'm willing and I'm able. But I fold to your wish, 'cause it's my command. Hey, hey, hey. You smile, I smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You smile, I smile. Hey, hey, hey. You smile, I smile. I smile, I smile, I smile. You smile, I smile. You smile, I smile. You smile, I smile.
So, what is interesting about black and white film? Like, as we are in year 2, like, interestingly, like, it's actually so interesting. Like it's been a year since I did like one course, and now it's like we can need a refresher. So, like, what is interesting about the color spectrum, everybody? The color spectrum, it goes along with the sound spectrum. It can also go along with the autism spectrum. Not everyone is on the autism spectrum. The worst thing you can have someone do to you is to say that you have Tourette's. Like, let's say, like, that would be a form of like gaslighting, where it's like you're going through life, and for the most part, you're sweeping up, or you're using a broom, and then your mom says to you, "Hey, you're angry for some reason," and you're like, "What? What do you mean?" And then if your parents have told you you have Tourette's, that is probably just like the worst thing ever. But basically saying not everyone is on the autism spectrum. So then there is a sound spectrum, and then there's a color spectrum. The fastest thing of all time is the speed of light. So things traveling at the speed of light is really fast. So it'll end up on the far right side. Then we have the sound, the speed of sound. So after the speed of light, right, you can imagine UV rays entering an eyeball. We then have a fighter jet. So if you don't mind drawing a fighter jet. And then we have like a cheetah, and then like a Ferrari or a Lambo, and then like a bus, and then like all this other stuff. So the fastest thing is the speed of light, traveling at the speed of light. Then we have the speed of sound. So light can enter our eyes before sound enters our eyes. So if I'm at a Travis Scott concert, front and center, light goes off, but at the same time he's yelling into the mic. I see the light. My vision is always how your eyes work, the octave of your eyes is that objects are projecting their color into your eye. You do not see objects. Things are always coming towards you. So, so then let's look at the far right of the fastest things in the world. So traveling at the speed of light. So here we have black and white film. What do we see in black and white? What is always captured in black and white? That's right, UFO sightings. A UFO is an unidentified flying object. We don't know what it is. So we can just say it's a flying saucer. But we don't know what it is. Or we just call it a UFO. So we do know what it is. It's a spaceship from the alien. So a UFO has been captured. It is always in black and white, it being followed by a fighter jet. Because a fighter jet is really close to the speed of sound. So a fighter jet is following a UFO as fast as it can. The UFO is faster than the speed of light. So you have to capture it in black and white. It is the only way you can capture a UFO is because it is faster than the human eye. Like I'm trying to articulate it in the way, but I have notes from last year. It's like if you turn off all the lights in your room, your kettle is your kettle is black. You then turn on your lights. You then open your eyes. The kettle is projecting with the sunlight that it is a black kettle and is translucent metal glass. But you turn off the lights. You shut off the blinds. You're in the dark. The kettle is projecting to your eyes that it is now nor and is now black. So like, if I like, even my own skin, like if I turn off all the lights and I look at my hand, the color of my hand is now black. I then turn on the lights. My hand is now projecting to my eyes that the color of my skin tone is beige. That's how your vision works. You have it wrong where like you're walking down the street and you think you are seeing things. That's not true. As we are like revolving, as we're like walking, we're resolving. These items are projecting, emitting its colors, emitting sound and its colors into our vision. Things are coming into our vision. So it's like someone says, you have it easy because you are quite successful in the mating pool. So if I'm a quite intelligent, educated person, then you have it easy because then girls are then approaching you and then they are coming closer to your vision and they are arriving and approaching to you, coming closer to your vision. So you are able to understand eyesight better. So that makes sense. But also if you just, when you pick up the how the vision works, illusionary systems. This is proven because we have peripheral vision. It's when our pupil is in charge of seeing is staring straight, and our peripheral vision are things our pupil is not focused on, but then my fridge in my peripheral vision is still emitting its light into me. So I can see it through my peripheral vision. My refrigerator is metal. So that book, the one I'm talking about, that book on vision, octave illusionary vision spectrum, is proven because you have a peripheral vision.